Hi, this is Ini,
Hey, this is Nangah.
and welcome to Our Take.
Hey guys, welcome to our take. This week we will be talking. Me and he will be. I'm laughing right now because I'm just thinking about the whole movie. So me and Ini will be talking about a movie called Namaste Wahala. On Netflix, you can find it on Netflix. Basically about interracial couple. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Um, from a woman from Nigeria and a man from India, and basically we're just going through that whole relationship and their struggles, I guess,
Yeah,
in
our
it.
thoughts about
We're
it.
just going to be giving our views and our comments and laughing about it because was it a good movie? Wouldn't say that, but it was
But it
enjoyable
was
to
entertaining.
watch.
I was entertained.
It was entertaining, but
I
was it
enjoyed
like
it.
a Oscar-winning,
Yeah.
movie? No, it was just a Netflix original. You know what to expect from Netflix. Not very much, but
Yeah.
it was really fun.
So, the basic plot of the movie is that uh, a a Nigerian woman.
She's in her 30s, by the way.
Yeah, she's a Nigerian woman. She's a lawyer. She meets
Mhm.
this Indian man who works in Nigeria, and they somehow, by some circumstance, were running on the beach and they met each other. It was it
So
was love
ugly.
at first sight.
It was really ugly.
It was love at first sight. And then they got separated. They met each other again at a party. And he basically told her that he wants to marry her. And
It was so weird. I was just like, I would run away from that. Like, if like a man told me like, I want to marry you, like after just seeing me once, I'm just like,
I don't know you, sir. Like,
right.
so like he basically tells her that he wants to marry her. And basically they started dating for a while, a few months or so, not too long actually. And it gets to the point where they wanted to introduce each other to each other's parents.
Mm-hmm.
And basically kind of like the trope or whatever is that, the parents don't agree. It's like her parents are Nigerian and they want her to marry a Nigerian person. His mom is Indian and she wants him to marry an Indian woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so that causes a lot of conflict in their
So much.
relationship. And we see the woman's struggle against her father, because her father's kind of like the main force against the relationship, as she, struggles with becoming a lawyer, working in his law firm, and winning a case against her own father.
There's different subplots to this movie, which is also kind of makes it like, okay, what is this about? But yeah.
Yeah, and then we see the Indian man going against his mother, so reinforcing what he wants, and not letting his mom baby him anymore.
Yeah.
And then those families coming to the agreement that we should support the relationship, and then getting
So
married
ugly.
at the end.
So ugly.
But the thing is, I heard
Just to
about
say, the Indian man, his name is Raj, and the Nigerian woman, her name is Didi.
yeah. When I heard about this movie, I heard about it maybe back in 2019 that it was in the works. And, some of the biggest film industries, Nollywood is a huge film industry in Africa. And then Bollywood is a very huge film industry as well. So the thought of them coming together, I was like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Okay, so I was like, that's cool, but that just sounds like a whole mess. Like, if you have never watched like Nollywood or I personally haven't watched that many Bollywood, but I have watched a few. If you watch Nollywood and Bollywood movies, you know that it is dramatic to dramatic, like dramatic as drama can be. Right. And it's very stupid sometimes. It's like you and the sound effects. I hate it.
Right. Actually, in Nollywood, there's some like there's some really good Nollywood movies out there, but I think because so many people in Nollywood are making a movie, like everyone's making a movie, so
Yeah.
there's so many, like, I guess what we call cult films.
Bad movies.
Like, they don't attract a huge audience, and they're
Yeah.
technically bad. But there's some of them you just kind of grow up on. It's like, oh, it was fine. It's kind of funny, you know. You kind of
So yeah, it's basically a bad movie. With a cult following.
Objectively a bad movie.
No, not even objectively. Like, it's a bad movie. Like, people that watch the movie know it's a bad movie.
Yeah. Subjectively, like, in my opinion, like, yeah, it's bad, but I enjoyed it because it was kind of funny. They really tried in blending, you know, Nollywood and Bollywood concepts together. Like, I know for Bollywood, it's kind of common for them to break out in song.
And dance and song, yeah.
So in this movie, you know, the Indian man, he did break out in a song multiple times throughout the movie.
Too many times.
But the thing I felt was unfortunate about it was that it was just him breaking out into song. You know,
he was singing and then she was dancing for a majority of it.
So it wasn't like on the scale that I usually see Bollywood on.
It was like a Bollywood Afrobeat type of, you know, song. It is just like, oh, so cringy.
Yeah. Well, really quickly, if you just a little bit more information about the movie, the Indian man, the male lead, his name is Ruslan Mumtaz, and the Nigerian woman, her name is Ini Dima Okoji, and the movie dropped on February 14th on Netflix. And
yeah, so those are the actors that you named. Previously, I named just like their characters in the movie.
Yeah. So yeah, like they really tried, like, I know for the songs they try to make mix in the Afrobeat, you know, Bollywood music fusion. I feel like, honestly, I think it was great in concept, but it could have been execution a lot better. You know? Yeah, exactly.
So here was my thing. I felt like the movie was trying to be very deep. Like, it was trying to be a very deep movie, you know. It was trying to go on the struggles and whatever, and with her lawyering stuff, which is, like I said, a different subtopic, which I don't even know what it had to do with the whole main plot, but it was there. So it goes on to that. And it was trying to be very, like, you know, heavy with comedic relief, but I felt like it was just all comedic relief.
Yeah.
It was just all comedy. It was like you had the idea of the heavy topics, but you couldn't really get into it because it's
so funny. I was laughing at moments where I was supposed to be like, oh, that's sad, you know? But
it was way too funny. Just looking back at it, like, because when I first watched it, I thought it was just like a comedy and romance, like a rom-com. But then, like, when I actually like go through it again, it's just like, oh, this was actually supposed to be deep.
Wait, it's supposed to be a rom-com, so I think it's described as a rom-com. So I think it executed that fairly well.
It was a good rom-com, but I feel like trying to add like the deepness into it, it was just like, why?
Yeah, any deep elements was like, anyways, but yeah.
It does not have good user ratings. Good viewer ratings. It actually had a 5 out of 10 on IMDb and a 2.5 out of 5 in Time Sync.
Oh my gosh. But you know, I really hope that this movie was executed to its full potential, I believe. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of the trope of interracial couple, parent doesn't approve, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like maybe, you know, marriage is always, you know, a way of bringing in new cultures and so on this. But I feel like maybe I want a fresh, new take on it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to always see like, oh, you can't marry this person. You can't marry that person because of this.
Like, where is just like the sweet part? Like, I don't want to know about like the family. Like, all we know, like, regardless, interracial or not, you're gonna have problems with the family. I want to know about the relationship itself.
Yeah.
Like there was way too much of trying to be in a relationship instead of the relationship itself. I'm gonna read some of these reviews because I just feel like it.
Yes.
So someone said their acting was not very good despite some of the remarkable actors used. Someone said pretty terrible script and it's cringy.
Oh my God.
This is awful. It was so bad. I found myself laughing out loud. Between the horrible wigs plus the pseudo Bollywood musical number, it was golfing in my insomnia.
Oh my gosh.
It was too rushed, too many different stories in just one movie. I love rom-coms, but this wasn't. I wasn't invested in the romance because of the terrible pacing.
Yeah, the pacing was a problem I felt too.
The romance is boring.
Actually, let me read some good reviews as well.
Could be made better. Oh my god, he was just hilarious. But let's read some good reviews.
Indeed, it's a wonderful and unique movie. It was totally cringeworthy, but I loved every single moment of this work of art. I laughed and cried many times, but that was because of their cultural diversity and the authenticity I found in their accents. Nothing was changed to
Is that even a good review?
Anyways, let's skip that one. It was a good movie, corny and cringy at times, especially with the singing, but that didn't take away from the fun and excitement. A break for me from my regular thriller action movies. Sometimes you just want to laugh and enjoy a comedy romance, and this was it. Everyone did an excellent job in their acting. I think it was a good review. It was a fun weekend watch. One fine detail I really appreciate is the due respect and authenticity given to both accents of Indian and Nigerians while speaking English. As an Indian, Ruslan's accent seemed very natural and normal. His mom speaking little common Hindi phrases at the same time with Didi's mom and dad talking in their native phrases, maintaining a natural accent. It felt good to watch something so real. All in all, it was a typical Bollywood movie with a predictable, happy ending. So
there's mixed reviews.
Yeah,
it was just. Would I recommend to watch it? Definitely watch it with your friends. Watch it with your friends, especially
if you want. If you want,
especially if you're African. If you're African or if you're Indian, please watch it.
Yeah.
Please watch it.
Yeah, if you want my rating, I don't know. Let's say this is the Ini score. If we were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 Inis, I give this 7.5 Inis. Because even though, it's not some deep movie that's going to make you think a lot or change the trajectory of your life and your philosophy, but it was a fun watch. I watched it with Nangah. We were just cackling every little thing. It was fun. We were like, what the hell is going on? It was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
It was just, personally, I'll give it a similar score. I'll give it a 6.57. Like you said, it was so funny. It was just horribly funny. It was so hilarious. And I get what they were trying to do. And I give them props to that, but it was really funny.
Yeah. So, go watch it on Netflix. Yeah. It has an Indian director.
Yeah. And also, if you want us to do more movie reviews, just put a movie down in the comment section and we'll watch it together and we'll give you a review. Because some of these movies are really funny.
Right. So that should be all we have for today. We'll see you next episode where we will be talking about another topic that comes to mind. So
we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know the topic yet. We'll decide. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever is going on.
Go outside.
Go outside.
But wear a mask.
Wear your masks, okay? Use hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Stay healthy, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.